All right, I think we wait another 5 minutes before we start the briefing. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good evening to all of you. Can you hear me, guys? All right. Okay, so today we will have a second briefing for industrial training, SME, SMM 3915 and also SEMO 3915 for semester 3 session 2021-2022. So my name is Dr. Tuti Asma. I'm the chairman of industrial training for School of Mechanical Engineering. All right. Today is a briefing before you start your industrial training. I will highlight on the first the process of industrial training. Second, about the assessment guidelines for student and also company. So you can share the guideline to the company, and then the guideline for the students. You have to read the whole guidelines, because the information about the the detail of the assessment, how to write your logbook report, and also whether you can take leave or not during the industrial training, all written in the guidelines. All right, similar to the guidelines to the company. So you have to give the guideline to the company. All right, so it give guide to the company in terms of the roles of the company, and also the requirement of the company during your internship. Okay, so before this, you deal with Madam Noriza. You can call it Madam Noriza, or you call it Madam Iza. So the same person. So we have one staff admin from the academic office who in charge with the industrial training for School of Mechanical Engineering, Madam Noriza or Puan Noriza. Yeah. So before this, you deal with her in the Telegram and also in the official email address. Yeah. So LIFKM mail fkm.utm is official email address for industrial training. So any problems or any document you want to submit, you have to do submission through this email, or via this email. All right. So okay, so this is the process. So when you get the placement, okay, maybe some of you have secured the placement a few months ago, maybe last month, maybe last week, or maybe this week. All right. So after you have secured the placement, so you get the offer letter. But it can be offer letter with the reply form. It can be either one. All right. Then you have to do a submission to school by email, Madam Noriza at our official email address. All right. So what's next after you get the placement? Madam Noriza will send the confirmation letter. Yeah, there are two documents here. Confirmation letter, UTM confirmation letter, and then indemnity letter to the company. All right. So one done, that is completed your placement. This is the reason why once you confirm your placement, and then she will process and send the confirmation letter and indemnity letter to the company. This is official documents. So after the submission to the company, so you are not allowed to change the placement. Yeah, you are not allowed to change the placement. All right, so that's the next step. Yeah. So everybody here, you check your status in the ITS. If your status is accepted, meaning that it's complete the placement process. If your status still approved, meaning that you didn't complete your internship, you have to submit the confirmation letter. When you receive the offer from the company, so you have to submit to our official email address to Madam Noriza, then she will process the next step. All right, she will process the next step. What is the next step? So this is the step. Yeah. submit, you get the offer letter, and then you submit offer letter or reply form or both. Then you submit to Madam Noriza, and then she will prepare the letter, the UTM confirmation letter and indemnity letter to the company, right? When it does, then you check your status in the EITS. In ITS, the status change from approved to accepted, yeah, to accepted. Then it's done the process. Yeah, it's done the process. So I want everybody here, you check your status. If you mention that in your case you've already get the placement, but you check in the status. Maybe if you just get the placement within these 2 weeks or within, last week, maybe it takes time. Yeah, Madam Noriza, she's alone to process the confirmation letter and indemnity letter. In our case, in School of Mechanical Engineering, so we have the largest number of students compared to other school. So we have 500 plus compared to SKE, compared to SKT, compared to SKA, and compared to other school. Yeah, since last 4 years. So the number of students from our school, yeah, it exceed or it almost, or it can be 400 plus, it can be 500 plus. All right. So please try to understand the situation. Yeah. So if you get the placement last week or last 2 weeks, yeah, so maybe it takes time because there are many students, and then now it's a peak time to prepare the confirmation letter, indemnity letter to the company. All right. Once you get the placement, don't worry. Just get the confirmation from Madam Noriza that she received your offer letter or reply forms. Then it is fine. Maybe it takes time, a few days, yeah, to change your status in the ITS, yeah, from approved status to accepted status. All right, that's about the next step, yeah, after you get the placement. I would like to remind the students here, when you get the placement, you accept the offer from the company, you cannot simply change the placement. If when we do visit or we do industrial training evaluation, so we find that you change the placement, then we give penalty to you. You will fail your industrial training. Yeah, without acknowledge us, you change the company. All right. Second, if you receive the comments or receive the email or call from the company, mention that you are not report on duty, yeah, but you've agreed to accept the offer, you also be penalty to you. Yeah. So normally in the first week or the second week, we will receive a few comments from the company. Yeah. Please take notes. Okay. So this is a industry training implementation. All right. So we are here. Second briefing. Yeah, we are here. We have processed the industry training from early this year. You still remember that the first briefing in end of February, end of January or early February. And then you submit the forms, yeah, whether you are qualified or not qualified to apply to do internship in the semester 3, yeah, this session. Okay, please do not confuse. This is not, when you submit the forms, it is not registered course. It is only your intention to do the internship in semester 3D sessions. So we start the process. Yeah, we start the process. First, to qualify you as a student, to qualify you for applying the industrial training. Then after that, you do the process, get the placement. Yeah, from early this year until now. And still, we have a few students still struggling to get the placement. Yeah, struggling to get the placement. But we give time until next week. Yeah, until next week. Then we can make the decision. All right. Okay. The registration, for the course registration, you will do the course registration a week after next week. Yeah, I will brief detail about the course registration. Everybody here, you didn't do any course registration yet. because this is the course registration for semester 3 or a short semester. So it will start the course registration from 1st August to 6th August. Yeah. All right. Because when still have a few students came to me and they thought that they have already registered for semester 3. No, you have already registered. You have already registered for ITS, also registered to do the industrial training, but not registered, not for the course registration. All right, we are here. Yeah, if refer, this is the process you have to go through. Yeah, so this is a second briefing. Yeah, before you do the internship. Okay, what's next? Then we go to the green zone here. So this is here for your industrial training. Yeah, so you will start your industrial training next week. Then it goes until 12 weeks. The duration is 12 weeks. Yeah, you will start on next week, 24th or 25th, 24th or 25th. Then you may end in October on 14 October. It can be some of you start late 1 week, then you will continue another 1 week. Yeah, you will get the what I call it, the exemption. Then you will contact me early next semester. All right. Okay. So this is the duration for your industrial training. So you will report duty this coming Monday or Sunday. Then after that, you will go through the internship. During the internship, you will visit by us. One of the academic staff will be assigned to be your faculty supervisor. She or he will do the evaluation. Yeah, we do the visit during the internship. Okay, I will share with you. Normally in September. So normally we give 2 weeks to do the supervision. All right. And then this is a process of we call it during the internship. Yeah, during the internship. So student will report in the company, and then you will get the industry supervisor. Who's the industry supervisor? It's the person in the industry that assigned to supervise you. All right, I would like to remind all of you here. The supervisor in the industry, the official supervisor, you can be supervised by the technician. You will supervise the technician. But the official technician that assigned for you, it must be engineer level. Not lower than engineer. Engineer and above. Yeah. So in your logbook, in your report, okay, when we visit you, so the official supervisor will be join the discussion. So the official supervisor, we call it industry supervisor, is the staff in industry that assigned as your supervisor, industry supervisor. So it must be engineer and above. All right. And of course, you will work along, or you will work together with the technician, because you will learn a lot of, the technician, it may guide you, may teach you, because they're experienced in their field, right? So you will start the internship. What you need to do is, first, when you report on duty, within 2 weeks, you have to submit your BLP01. I will share with you. BLP01 is a confirmation that you report on duty. You register in the company. You have to submit as soon as possible. We give time within 2 weeks. I will share maybe this Sunday upon Madam Noriza will share the forms and also the link for submission. Right? Okay. So during the internship, you have to do the weekly logbook. And then signed by your industry supervisor. All right. The faculty supervisor is a staff from UTM. As I mentioned to you earlier, you will get one academic staff to be as your faculty supervisor. Your faculty supervisor. So she or he will visit you during the supervision duration, and then you will communicate with him or her if you have any problem. Because all the assessment will be submitted to the faculty supervisor, the staff from UTM. All right. So she or he will evaluate your report, logbook, and also e-portfolio. All right. Faculty supervisor visit, and then after you finish your internship, then you have to submit report, yeah, all the assessment. Normally we give 1 week after you end your industrial training. Yeah, we give you 1 week after you end your industrial training. If we end on 14 October, then the deadline is 21st October. Then if you end your industrial training 1 week late, so on 21st October, then you will have until the end of October, yeah, to do the submission. Okay, the orange color here is the pre-intern. Pre-intern. In your part, when you do submission, so done your part. So during the pre-intern, so this is a task given to the academic staff who assigned as your faculty supervisor to do the assessment. Yeah, to do the assessment of your report, logbook, and also give marks, and then give grades. In the ITS, then after that, the academic office, they will extract all the marks and then submit in the AIM system. All right. Okay, for your information, yeah, for industrial training, although you complete the industrial training before you start semester 1, the results, it will be released together with the results in the semester 1. Okay, in the semester 1. Okay, you cannot get the results before within this short semester, because the results it released together with the results in semester 1. Okay, that's for your information. That's the reason why we are not allowed the student who finish all the courses and then you extend to do the internship, because you may waste your time. Yeah. So industrial training, although you complete this third semester, but you have to wait 1 semester to get the results and complete your degree. All right. That's about the results for industrial training. So we move on to the next slide. So this is a flow of the process. So you are here, so we give the briefing, and then you get the guidebooks. I just share in the e-learning. I just share in the Telegram this evening, the guidebook for students and also the guidebook for the company. Everything is written in these 2 guidebooks. Yeah, you want to know how many days you can take leave, how many days you can take a medical leave, yeah, how to write reports about the assessment. Whatever I will present in this briefing, it also written in these 2 guidebooks. Yeah, so please read. Normally, we find, when we get the question from the students, yeah, from previous semester, then we know that the student, you are not go through these 2 guidelines, yeah, because you ask the same questions, yeah, you ask the same questions and then answer is already written in these 2 guidebook, right? So please check your Telegram. So I just sent to you 2 guidebooks for student and also for the company. Maybe I will show you next. Show you in this presentation as well. All right. So this is what I mean. Yeah. You will start your industrial training for this session is on 24th July to 14th October. Yeah. It can be vary for certain student, the small number of student, you may start late or maybe you may start early due to the certain reason, right? And then this is what I mentioned to you, the course registration. Everybody here, yeah, you have to do the course registration. If not, yeah, your industrial training is not valid. So this is a similar what you did in every semester. Before you start a new semester, you do pre-registration, then you do the normal registration. All right, so you have to register the course. Industrial training is the course for semester 3. So you have to do the course registration for short semester. All right. So you may offer, the course registration for a short semester It will open early next month. Yeah, from 1st August to 6th August. You have to do, everybody here, it is compulsory to do the course registration. Before you can do the course registration, you have to settle the outstanding fees. Yeah, so it's similar for other. Similar for your previous semester. Yeah, you have to settle the registration, settle the the outstanding fees. Yeah, so the course registration for industrial training is about 300 plus. Yeah, 300 plus. You can get the exact amount. You can contact Madam Noriza to get the exact amount of the for the industrial training registration fee. All right. Then after that, this is, you start your industrial training next week. A week after next week, you will do the course registration, and then after that, there will be industrial training visit from us, from UTM. Yeah. So in September. Yeah. So please alert all the announcement in the Telegram and also from your industrial training coordinators. All right. And then before you end your industrial training, you have to complete, not you have to complete, you have to give your industry supervisor the assessment form. All right. In your case, you are responsible to complete and submit just one form. We call it a BLP01. Yeah. To confirm that you register at the company. Huh? And then before you end your industrial training, so it is a raw responsibility to remind your industry supervisor to complete the assessment form. So the for this assessment, yeah, the percentage is 30%. It's quite high if your industry supervisor does not complete the submission. All right. So you are not allowed to do submission. So it is a confidential. You have to remind, yeah, you have to give a form and the submission link to your industry supervisor, and she or he has to do the submission. Yeah, do the assessment and do the submission through the Google Forms. All right. So these two forms, yeah. So Madam Noriza will share the forms and so the submission link. Yeah, normally the submission link at the bottoms of the forms. Yeah. All right. The submission for this semester, since you end your industrial training on 14 January, BLP 03, yeah, your industry supervisor has to submit before you end your industrial training. Before you end your industrial training. Okay? And then after you end the industrial training, normally we give you 1 week to do the submission, the report, logbook, and also e-portfolio link for your e-portfolio. Okay, I want to anybody here, you are familiar with e-portfolio? Okay, how many here? Can you raise your hands? How many here are familiar with e-portfolio? Very good. Yeah. You have to update your industrial training progress, experience, sharing, yeah, in your e-portfolio. It is not compulsory to update every day. It is not compulsory to update every week, but it is compulsory for you to update your industrial training experience. This is a UTM requirements. So they select the student from the School of Mechanical Engineering to update to update your progress or industrial training experience in the e-portfolio. All right. So there's no mark for this e-portfolio, but it is you are required it is compulsory for you to update, and at the end of your industrial training, you have to publish and submit to us the link. Yeah, the link for your e-portfolio. Okay, that's about the e-portfolio. The assessment will be done for your industrial training report and logbook. E-portfolio, it is compulsory, but there's no mark for your e-portfolio. But up to you, but it is compulsory, at least you have updates in your e-portfolio. For those who are not or don't know about this e-portfolio, I hope you ask your friends. Yeah, you ask your friends. Okay, so this is a compulsory for student from School of Mechanical Engineering. All right. Sorry. Okay. The course registration. So for this course registration for this short semester, semester 3 is from August, 1st August to 6th August. Please take notes, then I think next week, Madam Norizah will remind you in the telegrams. Everybody here, you must be in the telegram. Must be in the industrial training telegrams. All the information will be shared or will be announced in the telegrams, and also in the and also to your industrial training coordinator, okay, through WhatsApp. All right, so please alert and check the information in these two medium. All right, okay, if there is a changes in your contacts in your contact number, handphone number, so please inform your industrial training coordinator, and also change in the telegrams, because you alone, maybe you are in Sarawak, maybe in Penang, maybe you in the North region, or maybe you in other states, so please aware and also alert all the announcement, all the announcement. Example, the announcement for the industrial training visit, in September within certain duration. All right, so normally we give the contact number, your contact number as stated in the ITS. If there are any changes, please update in the ITS. Please update in the ITS, and also update in your WhatsApp groups. In your WhatsApp group with your LI coordinator. All right. Okay. So for course registration, please register the correct code and also section. So all of you here, we have 7 programs. So all programs, they use the same code. If you are from the old cohort, the old batch, SKMM, but the current batch is SEMM 3915. Except for students from naval architecture, you are using a different code, SKMO or SEMO 3915. The important thing here is select the correct code and also section. Okay, so this is here, you are familiar with the course registration. You have to go to this link and click the course registration, and also click the semester and click the correct programs code and also section. So I would like to remind for industrial training, so the section, it is similar with other courses that you register before. You have to follow your programs. For industrial training, pure mechanical students section 1, material students section 2, industry students section 3, manufacturing students section 4, aeronautics students section 5, automotive students section 6. And then for the student from naval architecture, you are different codes, and your section is only one section, is section 1. Okay, so this is because I used the slide before, so please ignore here, and also the previous slide, please ignore the date. I've already amend here. So this is for last section. Okay, so the same process. Okay, so deadline is on 6 August, yeah, deadline for course registration, NEC for short semester. All right. Okay. This is we will share with you a few documents. What I share with you just now in the Telegram is number 3, 4, and 5. Guidebook for you to read. And then give to the company, your supervisor. Okay, a soft copy of logbook. So before this, we use logbook in the e-learning. In the ITS. But the student have to print every weeks. And then after that, complete the logbook and get the industry supervisor signature and also evaluation. Okay. So for this semester or last semester, last session, we give a soft copy of logbook to the students. Then you can, we give in work format, then you can use this logbook. All right. So it's up to you whether you give weekly to your supervisor or you use as a one form, one documents, and then the supervisor only refer to the specific week. Yeah, you have week 1 to week 12. Yeah, week 1 to week 12. You have to complete the logbook for week 1, from week 1 to week 12. All right, the slide for this presentation and so the recorded I will also share with you. Right? Okay, that's about the documents. Yeah, the documents. The documents that you need, yeah, for your internship. Yeah, BLP 01 is for you. You have to complete and do the submission. And this is a form that I mentioned to you. You have to do submission within 2 weeks. Yeah, within 2 weeks. And then BLP 03 is this form you give to your supervisor. But I think no need to give now. Yeah. Normally we give again the forms and also the submission link. The submission link, both of this form, we put at the bottom of this form. All right. So the important thing is number 1, when you start your internship this week, next week, get the forms and do the submission. All right. The rest I will share with you. And 3, 4, and 5 done, and 6 we will share later. All right. Okay. Sorry, there's a typo here. So you report on duty next week, and then after that, okay, what you need to bring on your first day. Okay. So I would like to remind the student, you dress properly, and then arrive at the company early, and then bring the documents. Okay, what is the documents to bring? For example, the offer letter, because you want to enter the company, right? Of course, you have to register. You have to register at the security guard. Then, of course, they need the offer letter, the reply form from the company, or any other documents that given by the company. Yeah, you have to bring all the documents. Yeah, and then prepare the journey accordingly, so you can arrive at the company safely and also on time, right? So this is a reminder for you, the documents to bring, and also you have to prepare your journey. Okay, so what's next? So this is a BLP 01. So I keep mentioning the same thing, yeah, from the beginning. So this is your task to complete, fill up the forms, complete and do the submission. You can do just a few minutes, yeah, but maybe it takes time because you need to get I will share with you. You need to get your industry supervisor signature and also the company stamping. Chop. Yeah. So it is not valid without the company stamp. Yeah. So that's required, or it is compulsory. Okay. So it's mentioned here. Yeah. Form BLP 01 is considered invalid without confirmation by the organization of the company. This form is required to be written by student within 2 weeks. We give you until 2 weeks, yeah, after reporting. It can be some student, maybe it takes time, yeah. maybe you don't know maybe the company also um, takes time, yeah, to assign the industry supervisor for you. It depends, it depends. But we give a freedom for you in this case. So we give you time or duration within 2 weeks to do the submission. All right. Okay, this form link will be shared by Madam Noriza this Sunday. Yeah. Okay. So this is the important forms for industrial training, because we call it is the form BLP 01, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't worry. In your case, you just remember 2 forms. BLP 01, BLP 02. Sorry, BLP 01, BLP 03. Okay, what's B01? This is a form that needs to complete by you and then submit within these 2 weeks. Yeah? And then BLP 03, the form that you have to give to your industry supervisor and complete the submission before you end your industrial training. Yeah? Before you end your industrial training. If you end your industrial training on 14 October, that's the deadline. If you end the industrial training early than that, maybe 1 week early, maybe 1 week late, yeah, delay 1 week. So you have to ensure that your industry supervisor complete and submit the forms, because the mark or the percentage that come from the assessment from the industry is quite high, it's 30%. So you may, it's like 50-50. You also can fail your industrial training if we didn't get your what call it, the BLP 03 from your industry supervisor. And also it can be marked also it's difficult to get 60% marks because it also rely on this BLP 03 from your company assessment. All right. Okay. 2, BLP 02, 4, 5, 6. Don't worry about this form. Yeah. So this form is for your faculty supervisor. Your faculty supervisor. This is a faculty supervisor. It's a staff from UTM. It's staff from UTM. So we will assign one of the staff from UTM to be your faculty supervisor. Yeah, to do assessment on your industry training, to visit you in September, to evaluate you during the visit using BLP 02 forms, to evaluate your report, to evaluate your BLP 04, to evaluate your logbook, yeah, report. I forgot one thing. We need to check. Yeah? Logbook, report during the visit. Yeah, during the visit. Need to check. Yeah? I forgot. Sorry. Okay. So don't worry about BLP 02, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. So that this form will be assigned to your faculty supervisor. Okay. I just want to highlight on these terms. If, because a faculty supervisor is a supervisor from UTM, if the organization or industry supervisor is a supervisor from industry, yeah, supervisor from industry. Okay, so 2 important forms for the students. So I've already mentioned to you here. All right, and then assessment. Yeah, assessment. Okay, I just remember about this one. All right. Okay. Okay, I just remember about this form. Okay, BLP 01, there's no mark. It's only the confirmation of the student report on duty. BLP 02 is also no mark because this form is only for supervisor when they visit the company just to check the company. Yeah. Check the company whether the company or the factory is suitable for student to do internship. All right. So no mark, no mark. BLP 03, 4, 5, and 6, it will contribute to your assessment. This is referred to the company. ZBLP 03, 30%. So this is a 30%. This is for your assessment. So this is a 30% from industry. BLP 04, 5, 6 from faculty supervisor. Okay, from the lecturer. Okay, from faculty supervisor. BLP 04 during the visit. Okay, during the visit. So for BLP 04, so they assess you in terms of the knowledge, in terms of your personality during the presentation and also during the visit. All right, so I will share with you the content of BLP 04 after this. BLP 05, 6, referring to logbook and report. All right, any question, guys? Maybe I need to, we take a break just 1 or 2 minutes. I will see the question in chat. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes.
I want to ask about the BLP 03. Do we need submit it before N or after N?
Say again, BLP?
03.
Oh.
For the supervisor of the company, right?
Yeah. Before you end your industrial training.
Okay, before. Okay.
If you have already left the company, so it's difficult for you to get the what call it, the BLP 03 from the company. Yeah, of course they are busy. Yeah, so before you end your industrial training, it can be 1 week before, it can be a few days before, but before you end your industrial training. All right. So Hamra, you asked the question in chat. Do we need to upload every week or just put everything in one link? What is this, yeah, Hamra?
For e-portfolio.
E-portfolio. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you.
We can upload like 12 week.
It's up to you. That's yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, it's not that. I mean, it's up to you. As long as there is updates in your e-portfolio regarding your industry training. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, guys?
And for the logbook, do we need to print it, or we just edit from the computer?
Okay. I think for your logbook, okay, so it's like this, yeah. If your supervisor in the industry, so it can use the soft copy. It prefer to do the signature and also assessment on the soft copy, so you can use the soft copy. But it can be supervisors want you to print every weeks, then you have to print every weeks, weekly, and then after that you give to him or her, and then they sign. Then you have to scan. All right. Okay. Guys?
Last one. And for the logbook, we need to submit to the faculty every week, or for
Oh, no.
last
No.
last.
Yeah,
Oh,
end of
okay.
the industrial training.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have to compile everything and submit together with this report 1 week after you end your industrial training. But it depends to your faculty supervisor. It can be, but normally we give 1 week. That's communication you between your faculty supervisor. But you also have to submit your 3 things. Just now, report, logbook, and also link for your e-portfolio. 3 things. You also have to do submission in e-learning. That's for the school record. Yeah. To do for the assessment, you have to submit direct to your faculty supervisor. The faculty supervisor, everybody here, you don't have your faculty supervisor? We will assign maybe next month. Yeah, the faculty supervisor. One of the lecturers from our school will be your faculty supervisor. All right. Anything else, guys, before I continue?
Doctor,
Yes.
do we have to do any like presentation or anything to maybe the faculty supervisor or during post-intern tenure?
Yeah. Okay. Normally the presentation, yeah. So far the presentation, it is compulsory during the visit, yeah, to your faculty supervisor. And then let me check. Okay. So so far there's no presentation after you finish your internship. Yeah. There's no presentation after you finish your internship, except for last session for those intern in UTM. So it is it is a requirement from the EAC, Engineering Accreditation Council. Those intern on campus last session, they are required to do presentation in front of the IAP. We call it a industry advisory panel. That's requirement for them last session. But in your case, until today, I didn't get any information. Yeah. But I think that we still implement the same. There's no presentation after you finish your industrial training. But if there is any changes, I will let you know. Yeah, it depends to the school decision. Yeah. All right. So far, there's no presentation, but it is compulsory for you to do presentation during the industrial training visit. Okay. Okay. So here, PLP. Okay. So it is done, I think here. Okay. Don't worry, yeah. You are still with us, yeah. So we still have I mean, you can communicate or you can get back to me, yeah, if you have any problems, yeah, regarding your industrial training, yeah. Okay, done this one, yeah. Okay, so this is also, I will brief you before the submission. Submission 1 week after you end your industrial training. Yeah, 1 week after you end your industrial training. So majority of you will follow the initial start date and also end date. A few of you due to certain reason, yes, it's a reason. Maybe you start early, maybe you end late 1 week. Yeah, so you have to extend another 1 week. So it depends. But for the report submission, logbook submission, e-portfolio submission, there are two mechanisms. I repeat, there are two mechanisms. You have to submit through e-learning. That's for school record. Then you have to submit to your faculty supervisor for assessment. Okay, the date for submission, roughly the date for submission, I will announce later, but normally 1 week. Yeah, I also can announce now. Yeah, if you end your industrial training on 14, so it given until 21st October to do the submission. Okay, so if you end 1 week late, then you have another 1 week to do the submission. All right, so two mechanism, we are e-learning and also faculty supervisor. Okay, the results for industrial training, pass or fail. So there's no grade. If you refer to your maybe next semester lah, you check your semester 1 results, then you can refer to industrial training. Separate in the transcript, you put industrial training pass or fail, 5 credits. It's not included in the grading. But the result is either you pass or you fail. Okay, the passing mark is 60 marks. So the marks come from 60 marks. It comes from these 4 forms. Assessment from industry, and then 4, 5, 6 come from the faculty supervisor. If your faculty supervisor not happy with you during the evaluation, during the visit, so the chances of you to fail is also high. Because the mark from your faculty supervisor is 70%. Although you get full mark from the industry supervisor. Maybe the industry supervisor just cincai give you marks, maybe. But if the faculty supervisor not happy with you, you also can fail your industrial training. right? I'm not what call it, what call it, just to give you warning, yeah, just to give you warning, yeah. Please be serious, yeah. Do the industrial training, be positive, try to gain as much as possible knowledge and also experience, yeah, and also show the good attitude, show the good attitude. From, if you refer to BLP 03, I will show you the items that will be evaluated by your industry supervisor, and also the items, yeah, maybe BLP 03. So you have to demonstrate how you can perform your knowledge. Yeah, I will share with you the content of this BLP 03 after this. All right. Any question, guys? Done, I think this one. Okay, done. Okay, so this is the percentage, yeah, from the final report, 40% done after debrief you, from your faculty supervisor, 30%, from the faculty evaluation report, 20%. This is from the faculty supervisor. The mark given during the visit, yeah, the mark given during the visit by your faculty supervisor, report, logbook, 70%. Yeah, so another 30% from your industry supervisor. Yeah, pass or fail. Okay, so you will start very soon. Next week, your industry training. Yeah, so all the best. Yeah, all the best. So the duration is 12 weeks. If you have any problems, please come back to us. Any problem regarding your industry training. Yeah, before that, you have to go through, you have to read first both of the guidelines. Yeah, information is already there. If maybe when you ask the same question, that you know that you didn't go through the guidelines, yeah, for students and also for the company. All right. So I think that's all for the slide. Yeah. I will share with you the forms, the guidelines, very quick, because everyone here, you can get the guidelines. I will share in the telegrams. So before I continue with the forms, yeah, BLP 01, also BLP 03, and also the guidelines. If you have any questions, you can ask maybe one or two questions before I continue.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
I want to clarify regarding the faculty supervisor visiting at the company. So that one is for one day, or how is it?
Yeah. It's not one day. Yeah, it's not one day. Normally just 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours, and maximum 1 hour plus. It depends lah. If the supervisor have longer time, then maybe he or she asks you to visit the factory. So it depends, yeah. It depends, yeah. So that's the communication between you and also the faculty supervisor. It's not the whole day, and because when we give the companies the same location or the same maybe the same location, maybe in Shah Alam, maybe I mean the supervisor also have a few companies to visit, so they will deal with you and then get the agreement between you and also your industry supervisor, and then they will the supervisor will arrange the times lah, maybe 11 to 1, maybe 11 to 1 this company and the next company. They have a few companies to visit within 1 or 2 days lah. All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you, doctor.
All right. Let me see any question in chat. Give me a second. I want to take a water. No questions, eh? Can I continue? Yeah, I will share the recorded. Yeah, I will share the recorded. The thesis format, yeah. The thesis format is yeah, I think I will share with you the thesis format. Normally, there's no what call it's a standard format for industrial training. No standard format. Normally, yeah, I will share with you. Maybe example of format for this industrial training. So I will share with you the guidelines. Yeah. Maybe I go very quick on this guideline. Okay, there are two guidelines. Yeah. So first guideline for students. Yeah, for student, and then second is for a company. Yeah, for company. So in this guideline, I can say that it written everything. You want to know about, let's say, start with number 1. You can have a look here. The scope, the placement. Okay, the important thing you need to read is your responsibility, notes, and the student report, role of the company. Then you also can inform the company. Maybe the supervisor asks you, what is my roles? Yeah, how to assess or how to give you the task. Yeah, so you can refer to this guidebook. Yeah, the assessment. Yeah, so what I mentioned to you earlier. So it's already written. It's also written in this guidebook. Yeah, so I'm not going to repeat. Yeah. Plagiarism. Yeah, during the submission, maybe I will ask all the faculty supervisor to check the similarity also in the Turnitin. Yeah. Although it's not implement 100%, but maybe we can implement. Yeah. No similarity, no plagiarism. Then it's also mentioned, also written in the guidebook, the faculty supervisor rule, insurance, letter of indemnity. Give me a second. Okay, so you can read this. I just share with you. If not, maybe the student, you did try to read this one, because information is written here. The passing marks, the weightage for the assessment, everything is in this guidebook. So I hope everybody here, please spend your time, go through first, and try to understand. Objective, what is important here? Okay, so the assessment in detail, written in this industrial, written in this guidebook. This is your responsibility. I want you, everybody here, try to read and understand. Your responsibility. Until here. That's your role as a student. Please read. And then this is also the rule of the supervisor. That's the reason why you have to give the information to your supervisor. And then, so the company, it is compulsory to assign you the industry supervisor. If after 1 week, there's nobody assigned for you, please get back to me. So it must be industry supervisor to monitor your progress, yeah, to evaluate your weekly report, a weekly logbook, and also to guide you. That's we want. I'm not sure whether I've already mentioned about the level. This must be engineer level, because I also do the first briefing just now. So maybe I thought I've already mentioned. Maybe it's not mentioned for this group. Yeah, it must be engineer and above. Yeah. So the technician, you work with the technician. Of course, they have a vast experience and also knowledge in the specific area. Yeah, especially in the specific industry. So they have the experience. Yeah. So we as engineer, also you become as engineer, but you have to willing to learn as much as possible from them. And then the official or the supervisor, the industry supervisor that will be supervise you in this case must be engineer and above. Yeah, normally engineer lah, engineer and above. Okay, please read this guidebook. Okay, and then I also share with you the guidebook for company. Yeah, so please share with your company and also to your industrial training supervisor. Okay, next, I will share with you the BLP 01, just a simple form, and also BLP 03. Give me a second. Just a one page, just one page, BLP 01. Okay, so this is a BLP 01. So this is the form that you need to complete and also submit to school. All right, so name, okay, your name, IC number, programs, yeah, then the date, end of the date, and also end of your industrial training, name and address of the company. The important thing is this part. The important thing is this part. You have to get the signature from your supervisor. Name, designation, date, and the official stamp. It's not valid without this official stamp, right? Okay, so that's why we give you times, yeah? It's not on the first day to do the submission. You can take time, but don't exceed 2 weeks, yeah? Don't exceed 2 weeks, yeah? So this is a BLP 01, yeah? BLP 01. So next is a BLP 03. I just want to show you. So what items that will be evaluated in the BLP 03, yeah? BLP 03. I just want to show you the forms, yeah? Or maybe it's okay because you also will get the forms from Iza, but just a quick on this. I will share you quick on this form, yeah? All right. Okay. Okay, so this is a BLP 03. Yeah, so the link for submission, don't worry, normally we put at the bottoms of the forms lah, So for example here, the link for submission, the link for submission. And then, so this is a BLP 03, Industrial Training Performance Evaluation by Organization Supervisor. So name of the company, name of the supervisor, position, name of the student, your student ID number, academic session. Okay, there are 2 parts, yeah? So A is work performance. You have to show your ability to complete the assignment. You have to show that your knowledge, time taken to acquire work skill. So this is how fast you learn something. Yeah, ability to work independently, quality of work. So this is the first part of the assessment. Yeah, and then the second part is your personality. For example, how you communicate with the workers, how you communicate with the supervisor, engineer, and also manager, how your work attitude, yeah, discipline, how your discipline, how your creativity and also innovation, how you cooperate with the team, with the other staff, and also working in teamwork, all right, in team, and also your leadership and also decision making. Okay, so this is all items that will be evaluated by the industry. Yeah, please take notes. Yeah, you also will have one forms. Yeah, you can keep also this copy. Yeah, to prepare yourself. Yeah, for the assessment and also to perform. Yeah, to perform. All right, this is for BLP 03. I think that's all. Yeah, for my briefings. So I open for Q&A session. If you have any if you have any questions, if you have anything that you need a clarification, please ask in the session or maybe
hello,
next after the session. Yes.
hello, Doctor. I want to ask the content of the logbook. I see here it says detailed report. That's not the final report, right? That's the detailed activity, correct?
Say again.
Okay. In the logbook,
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. I saw a space that said detailed report. So
Mm-hmm.
that's not the final report, right? That's the about the activity.
Okay, okay. I will share with you the logbook. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So before this, for your information now, before the pandemic, so we have a hard copy logbook. We have a hard copy logbook. Then during the 2 years pandemic, so we just give the students the soft copy, soft copy. But I'm not sure. But in your case, because you transition, and maybe later, but for this semester also, we give you the soft copy of logbook, the soft copy of logbook. Yeah. Okay. So this is your logbook. Yeah. For those who just first time see this logbook. Okay. You complete this one, your information, your company information, and then the supervisor name. This is a faculty supervisor. Don't worry, for the time being, no one is assigned for you. Maybe in next month, if you get me as your supervisor, faculty supervisor, then you write my name here, yeah, as a faculty supervisor. Because this is under university faculty detail, so this one refer to faculty supervisor. Okay, so before I answer your question just now, because what's your name? I forgot to see. I mean, I didn't recognize your name just now. Okay, so this is the what is a soft copy of your book. Okay, also written here. Your Daniel. So you also written here the detail of the assessment. Yeah, detail of assessment, responsibility. Also, it can be summary. Also, you put in this book. All right. So this is okay. All right. Okay. Okay. In the logbook, it's already give the template or format for industrial training report. Okay. And also the mark distribution. You have a look here. This is your report. How you prepare the report? It can be chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7. Reading. No, sorry. Chapter 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the way how you write your report. Chapter 1 is introduction. It gives you all the items need to add in your report. Okay, how to get? in your logbook. In your logbook, soft copy of logbook. So everything is written. Yeah. So I hope I answered one of the question in chat. You asked about the report, so no need to give me the example. It's already written in the logbook. Yeah, guys. Okay. All right. So format. Okay. So this is all. This is referred to assessment for report. You can have a look. 10% refer to chapter 1. 10% refer to chapter 2. 10% refer to the chapter 3 comprehensive training information. For project, a specific project or training, yeah, and then conclusion. Okay, writing skill, you also contribute another 10%, and also format, format. Okay, so this is it will guide you how to write the report. Okay, and then this is a gunshot. So normally, if you are lucky, when you start internship, certain company it give you this is the whole training for you. Yeah, maybe you will join this department for the 2 weeks. This another 2 weeks for this department, and then it round you. Then it shift you to a few departments. Then it give you the gunshot. Then you can provide the gunshot like this. Yeah, from week 1, week 2 up to week 2 up to week 5. And then place or department, types of training. Okay, so you have to complete this one. Maybe the first week you can complete, maybe you have to complete until end of the industrial training. So this is a gunshot. Yeah, gunshot. Okay, student signature, supervisor. Supervisor is a supervisor in industry. Yeah. And then this is a daily, weekly. Okay, so this is a weekly, daily, weekly. Okay. So in this case, no need to do daily. Yeah. For the logbook, what we request you is to do weekly logbook. Weekly, seminggu sekali je. Ya, seminggu sekali. Kalau tidak marah ibu supervisor pun, dia tak hari minta sign. Okay. Then you can complete write the summary or activities. Yeah. And the duration, how many hours. Let's say, I leave it to you. In this case, we leave it to you. Yeah. How to write. And then after that, you get the supervisor industry. They give you, let's say, 4 or 5 sign and also a stamp. Right, that's for weekly report. And then I think, Daniel, just now you asked about at the end of this logbook, right? About the activities, yeah? Am I right?
Yes, correct. It says detailed report.
Detailed report. Okay, so this is, it's like that. This is your detailed report, and then you transfer to the final report. This is like, okay, if a logbook is like that, the daily task, maybe it's difficult to you to compile. You can compile, but to write the report, it refer to the specific project, or it refer to maybe first week or first 2 weeks. Yeah, your activities is you start maybe which one? Yeah, detailed student activity, detailed report. Okay, training objective. Okay. Okay, this is the detailed report. It's the report. It's the report. You write here, but we are not going to assess this report at the end of the logbook. Okay, the supervisor also maybe not, your industry supervisor also not assess this one, but this is for you. Yeah, so every day, maybe weekly, you do the report. You do report. Maybe this week, you learn, you involve in one project. To do the qualification for this maybe subsea component example. So you have drawings, and then you have the process, step 1 to do the fabrication, step 2, then you write the flow chart in this report. And then you write, if you want to sketch, you want to take note, to write notes for that project, you use this logbook. And at the end, you transfer all the information here back to your report. Let's say this project, you put under the specific project, chapter 4 or 5 in the report. Then project 1. Okay, so this is what do you call it? To help you to write the report. Yeah, to help you to write the final report. I answer your question, Dana.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Okay. Okay. So I hope everyone here you understand. So this is the way. If you have your logbook, you just every week complete your logbook, and at the end, when you want to start to write the report, okay, you have to plan your work. From week 1, you start write the report. You have the template first. Maybe you start with chapter 1, company, chapter 1, introduction. And after that, company backgrounds. You get the information from HR, the organizations, and also the company project or industry, the company project, shareholders. It depends. You start. You have to work from the beginning, not to wait until the end of the industry training. Yep. All right. Anything else, guys, before we end the session? Ada soalan lagi?
Doctor,
Yes.
so for the logbook, we don't need to write detail, right?
Logbook no need to write detail.
Because the space I provided is so.
Tak. I give you in word forms kan?
Okay.
Kan? Dalam word form.
But you just for summary for 1 week, right?
It's up to you lah. It's up to you. Maybe that's 1 week you focus on modifying one design ke, then you kena masuk lah kat situ. Boleh?
So we don't need to write by date lah.
No.
Okay.
Weekly. Yeah, weekly.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else before we end the session? Boleh? Clear? If everyone clear, yeah. So I think we end the session. Yeah, we end the session. So we end the session. So thank you everyone for spending your time for this briefing. Yeah. And then I hope all the best for industrial training. Please take care and also stay safe. Right? If anything happened to you, please come back to me, and also you can contact your industrial training coordinator. So please alert any message in the telegrams. Yeah. So we will share all the information in your industrial training telegrams and also through your industrial training coordinator. Right? So with this, I end the sessions. I would like to thank everyone's. Yeah. Please be good during the internship. Take care and also try to be positive. Try to gain as much as knowledge during the industrial training. If you perform well, maybe the company will contact you, or you also get chance to get job after you end your industrial training. It can be students who do the industrial training in their final year, also benefit for them lah. If they perform, their company is happy with them. The company also we hire the students lah. Yeah. So it depends. Yeah. Whatever you do, yeah, please you are bringing the UTM's name. Yeah. So I don't want to receive any complaints from the company. Yeah. All the best. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.